Throughout the years, the NBA has provided us with countless moments of awe-inspiring athleticism and incredible performances. But behind all that glitz and glamour lies a shadowy underbelly that has plagued the league. The league itself has faced its share of scandalous episodes where its integrity was questioned and secrets were kept under wraps. But it wasn't just the league. Even the biggest names in the game haven't been immune to controversy. From the legendary to the rising stars, no one was exempt from their own moments of disgrace. Let's reveal the biggest NBA shocking secrets that were exposed. Number 1. NBA earnings. The NBA's popularity surge has lined the pockets of team owners. Former player John Salley highlighted the shift from playing in front of blue-collar auto workers to wealthy auto executives. Average NBA tickets now cost $51.02, but additional expenses like parking and concessions can raise the total to over $72 per person per game, adding up significantly over a season. Team owners are cashing in on fan devotion. The Golden State Warriors showcased their pricing with upper-level seats starting at $75, lower-level seats at $175, and courtside seats ranging from $695 to $1,200. Revenues for the NBA hit a record $8 billion in 2018, with teams averaging a worth of $1.9 billion. Player salaries also reached all-time highs, averaging $7.8 million and $3.5 million median. While COVID-19 impacted revenues, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver projected a staggering $10 billion in revenue for the 2021 to 2022 season. The NBA's financial success raises concerns about affordability and the growing divide between fans and corporate interests. Number 2. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan joined the NBA in 1984 and scored an impressive contract, opting for Nike after Converse and Adidas fell short. Nike initially aimed to sell $3 million worth of Air Jordans by the end of the fourth year, but they surpassed expectations, selling $126 million in the first year alone. However, in 1995, Nike faced a PR crisis when it was revealed that some of their shoes were made in Indonesian sweatshops that allegedly employed child labor. When asked about the allegations, Jordan distanced himself, stating that it was Nike's responsibility to ensure ethical practices. Jordan's personal life also raised eyebrows as he was known for his love of gambling. Richard S. Skinas, in his book Michael and Me, Our Gambling Addiction, My Cry for Help, claimed that Jordan owed him $1.2 million from their golf betting, but only paid $200,000. These controversies surrounding Jordan have sparked debate and criticism, making his off-court actions a subject of contention. Number 3. Players' fraud. In 2021, NBC reported that 18 former players were charged with attempting to defraud the benefit plan of nearly $4 million. 16 players were arrested, facing charges of healthcare and wire fraud conspiracy. One player falsely claimed to have undergone a costly dental procedure in Beverly Hills while playing basketball in Taiwan. Suspicion arose when multiple players filed identical claims for the same dental work. Terrence Williams was identified as the ringleader, submitting fraudulent invoices and claims. He received around $230,000 through these deceitful tactics, including posing as a plan agent and coercing other players to pay him. The league was deeply affected by these allegations and pledged full cooperation in the investigation. Number 4. The Gold Club. In 2001, some NBA players were involved in a scandal surrounding a strip club called the Gold Club. The club's owner, Steve Kaplan, and 6 others faced charges, including corruption and prostitution. The club paired strippers with professional players to attract high-profile customers. Larry Johnson, a forward for the Charlotte Hornets and later the New York Knicks, was said to have asked Kaplan for a stripper to join him at a hotel. Patrick Ewing, a renowned NBA star, and MLB player Andrew Jones admitted to receiving sexual performances from the dancers. Although no charges were filed against the players, Kaplan paid a $5 million fine and the Gold Club was forced to close down. Number 5. Players' age limit. The NBA witnessed a shift in 1995 when Kevin Garnett joined the Minnesota Timberwolves without attending college. This sparked a trend, with players like Kobe Bryant and LeBron James following suit, opting for direct entry from high school to the pros. Unlike other major sports leagues, the NBA allowed this practice. However, in a controversial move, the NBA later mandated that high school athletes spend at least 1 year in college before going pro, which sparked debate over players' rights. In 2019, the league further stirred controversy by lowering the age minimum to 18, but disagreements with the Players' Association arose regarding the sharing of medical information. Number 6. Donald Sterling. Former Los Angeles Clippers owner Donald Sterling, notorious for his racist remarks, was caught on tape in 2014 expressing his disdain for black fans, instructing his girlfriend not to bring him to his games. He denied being a racist in a CNN interview, blaming his girlfriend for setting him up and claiming it wasn't his usual way of speaking. Sterling's apology came late, inciting emotional distress, and questioned whether he was allowed one mistake after his 35-year tenure in the NBA. Consequently, he received a lifetime ban from the league, a $2.5 million fine, and pressure from fellow owners to sell the team. Reluctantly, Sterling eventually sold the Clippers to Steve Ballmer for a staggering $2 billion. Number 7. Jason Kidd's troubled history. Jason Kidd, an NBA legend, was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2018 for his outstanding skills as a point guard. However, his private life didn't always match his on-court image. In 2001, Kidd was arrested for domestic violence against his then-wife, resulting in him attending anger management sessions after pleading guilty. Throughout his career, he was involved in multiple controversies, often clashing with coaches and management. One incident that gained attention was Sodagate, where Kidd intentionally spilled a cup of soda on the court during a game between his team, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Los Angeles Lakers. Despite these issues, Kidd was hired as head coach for the Dallas Mavericks in 2021, with the team's CEO Cynthia Marshall defending her decision after discussing his troubled past. Number 8. Tim Donaghy. Sports and gambling have a history of shady connections. In 2007, an NBA referee named Tim Donaghy was accused of influencing games for personal gain. It was alleged that he made incorrect calls at crucial moments to manipulate game outcomes. The New York Post reported that Donaghy fixed at least 10 games in collaboration with dangerous individuals linked to organized crime. The FBI got involved, but they and the NBA commissioner concluded that Donaghy acted alone, although he admitted to betting on games he officiated. ESPN later claimed that his bets were in his favor. Donaghy ultimately resigned, was convicted, and served time in prison until 2009. Number 9. NBA and China. The NBA's relationship with Chinese fans strengthened due to the success of Yao Ming, a 7'6" Chinese player who was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016. However, controversy arose when Daryl Morey, the Houston Rockets' general manager in 2019, tweeted his support for the Hong Kong protests, stating, "Fight for freedom, stand with Hong Kong." China swiftly reacted by halting sponsorship deals with the Rockets and threatening to cease broadcasting their games. This caused a significant financial impact for the team. The incident escalated into a political issue in the United States, with Senator Josh Hawley criticizing the NBA for its ties with the Chinese Communist Party and accusing the league of remaining silent on alleged human rights abuses in China. Number 10. New ball fiasco. In 2006, the NBA made an attempt to bring innovation to the game by introducing a new synthetic basketball. However, it turned out to be a complete disaster. Players weren't given the chance to try the new ball until right before the season started, and they immediately hated it. The ball felt like plastic and even caused some players to cut their fingers. Despite the negative feedback, though, the NBA continued to use the ball but asked for further tests. However, the synthetic ball didn't even last 3 months. In January 2007, the NBA announced its return to the classic leather balls due to the consistently negative response from the players. It was a failed experiment, to say the least. And that's all for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon to always be updated of our next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.